When the girl accepted her boyfriend's confession, someone threw cold water on them. The man who splashed the water claimed to be the boyfriend from 10 years later. He warned the boyfriend not to waste time dating the girl, because 10 years later, the one he truly loves is the scheming woman. This left the girl deeply shocked. She began doubting whether she should stay with the boyfriend, but the boyfriend refused to believe he'd fall for the scheming woman. He pulled the girl through the crowd, swearing to her he could never change his heart. If he ever betrayed her, may heaven strike him down. The girl was moved by his sincerity. She took out 3 makeup coupons and gave them to him, saying if he ever made her angry, he could use these to earn her forgiveness. The girl believed their love was stronger than gold, able to defy fate. But the next day, the so-called boyfriend from 10 years later found her again. He showed complete disgust toward her, coldly demanding she stop clinging to his present self. But the girl remained unmoved, so the man invited her to watch a show. The girl then saw the scheming woman fall and her boyfriend play hero. Just as the man predicted, the boyfriend seemed destined to be drawn to her. This scene was caught by the girl's best friend, who stepped forward to call out their lack of boundaries. But the boyfriend shielded the scheming woman, and happened to see the girl walking over, so he ordered the girl not to target the scheming woman. The girl was deeply disappointed, but turning around, she saw the man's smug face, so she stormed off in anger. The boyfriend quickly chased after her, apologizing sincerely. Then he took out the first makeup coupon, begging her to forgive him. The girl didn't want to give in so easily, so she forgave him for the coupon's sake. This made the boyfriend very happy. He pulled out 2 movie tickets and invited her to the cinema. The two then arrived at the theater, but shortly after the movie started, the scheming woman called. The boyfriend immediately hung up, staying with his girlfriend, though clearly distracted. Then the man suddenly appeared and pulled the boyfriend away. He said the scheming woman was being harassed by thugs. He urged the boyfriend to save her immediately, or she'd break her leg and never dance again. Hearing this, the boyfriend's mind fell into chaos, but he pretended not to care and sat back with his girlfriend. Yet the girl felt this was life-threatening and couldn't be ignored. She was about to tell him to go check, when he claimed he was going to buy cola, and left without looking back. But the girl knew he never drank cola, just a pathetic excuse. She sat back, lost and empty, waiting for him to return. But even when the movie ended, she never saw him again. She only saw him desperately holding the scheming woman. The man reminded her, he's destined to love her. Just then, the cinema suddenly collapsed. When she woke, she was in the hospital, told her left hand had a comminuted fracture, she'd never play piano again. This broke her heart. Only then did the boyfriend rush in, anguished. He deeply regretted not being by her side, but she only wanted to ask, did the future boyfriend know the cinema would collapse? The man's silence confirmed her question. This infuriated the boyfriend, who argued with the man. But the man felt as long as the scheming woman was fine, nothing else mattered. Whether the girl lived or died, he didn't care. These cold words shattered her heart. She never imagined the future boyfriend knew yet didn't warn her. He despised her so much he wished her dead. She could no longer calmly face these 2 men. She angrily ordered everyone out, but the boyfriend insisted on staying. He deeply repented and took out another coupon, begging her to forgive him once more, promising to spend his life fighting fate with her. So she decided to give him one last chance. That day, she dressed up to bring him lunch, but she found she and the scheming woman wore the same outfit. Worse, the scheming woman claimed he'd prepared it for her. This upset the girl greatly. She dropped everything and left. The boyfriend was about to chase her, but the man gently pushed the scheming woman, instantly catching his attention. The man got to the girl first and forcibly took her away, while the boyfriend became the scheming woman's dance partner. The girl was being restrained by the future boyfriend. He told her again to face reality and let them be together. She still refused to give up. Just then, brilliant fireworks exploded. Sparks fell into the dance floor, igniting a blaze. She tried to escape but was knocked down. She was about to call for help, but found him frantically searching for the scheming woman. Once he found her, he left without looking back, completely forgetting she existed. When she woke again, unsurprisingly, she was in the hospital, told he was next door caring for the scheming woman. The future boyfriend told her she'd lost stop clinging to him. Her heart finally died. She applied to study abroad, deciding to part ways. But then the scheming woman came to visit. Feigning concern, she knelt before the girl, begging her to give up the boyfriend. Since she was destined to be his true love, the girl should let them be. This was seen by the arriving boyfriend. He helped the scheming woman up, then interrogated the girl about making her kneel. He told the scheming woman to return to her room. He needed to talk. But after leaving, the scheming woman jumped into the lake, so the boyfriend rushed out without hesitation. Soon, the man brought the girl to the scheming woman's room, demanding an apology. The boyfriend just stood by and watched. She couldn't help asking if he also wanted her to apologize. He felt sorry for the pitiful scheming woman and asked her to say sorry. But what had she done wrong? Anyone could see this was the scheming woman's pity ploy, her greedy scheming at work. She mocked the future boyfriend for being pathetic, bullying a weak girl just to please her. She blamed her boyfriend for being weak-willed, letting predictions come true. The way he now doted on the the scheming woman was exactly how he once doted on her. All this disgusted her. She'd never forgive him. She turned and left. But stepping out, she was kidnapped. The kidnapper was the future boyfriend. He said she'd hurt his beloved and deserved punishment. To make her give up completely, he called his 19-year-old self for his opinion. But the boyfriend agreed. Seeing this, her heart died completely. She was stuffed in a sack and beaten severely. After lying at home for days, barely alive, he finally called to comfort her, telling her to learn her lesson. Then he planned to use the last coupon to reconcile. Little did he know, there was no chance left. She received notice her application was approved. She grabbed her luggage and headed to the airport. Before leaving, she sent him a breakup text, deleted all his contact information, and boarded the plane without looking back. He was caring for the scheming woman, anxious because she hadn't contacted him. Just then, he finally received her message, but its contents struck like lightning. He immediately abandoned the scheming woman to find her. Halfway there, he heard the terrible news: her plane had crashed. Her flight was confirmed crashed in international waters. All passengers perished.